Hi, today I want to take a look at a game Aronian versus Dominguez Perez from the 13th Rapid KO tournament played on the 5th of June 2010. White's rating is 2783 and Black's rating is 2713. Okay, it is move 155 here. It is equal, so that the two players have been playing for a very long time. Actually, I think it was drawn before, and then Black accidentally lost a pawn, and then White was able to make some progress. So here, White is up 2 pawns, and he needs to push his kingside pawns in order to make progress. What do you think White played here? Here, White made the stunning move Queen b6 check. The idea of this move is to remove the Black Queen's firm blockade of these 2 pawns. So, Black must take, Queen takes b6, Bishop takes b6. And now Black played Bishop g6. Black can't take the Bishop because after King h5, White's kingside pawns will win. And a sample line would be Bishop d1 check. So White is trending to play g6 right now. Bishop d1 check, King g6, King b5, h7, Bishop c2 check, King h6, Bishop takes h7, King takes h7, King b4, g6, King b3, g7, King takes b2, g8, Queen, a3. And White is winning here. If the Black pawn were once one square forward on a2, this would actually be a drawn position. But here, White can win. So for example, Queen g2 check, King b3, Queen f3 check, King b2, Queen e2 check, King b1 check, check, and after King b1, Queen b4 check. And Black will have to move in front of his pawn in order to protect it. And now White can just make a king move, and Black will be forced to play King a1, after which White wins the pawn. Alternatively, after King b3, protecting the pawn, White can play Queen c1, and if King a2, then we can reach the same position as before. And if Black plays a2 or any other king move other than King a2, White can play Queen a1, and Black has no way to make progress, and White's king will move over and capture this pawn. So instead of taking the bishop, King takes b6, Black played Bishop g6, and now White played a brilliant move. Rather than playing Bishop c5, which is actually drawn after King b5, Bishop a3, King c6, and Black can draw here. He has sufficient resources to draw this position. For example, here I have 2 sample lines. If White plays h7, the idea is to remove the bishop's blockade for a split second, and Bishop takes h7, King h5, and now White will try to support the advance of his pawn. Bishop c2, g6, King d7, g7, Bishop h7, King h6, Bishop g8, and Black is able to draw just in the nick of time. Alternatively, instead of h7, White can also try to move around with his king. And here, King d5, King f4, King e6, King e3, King d5, and Black has a blockade, so White has no way to penetrate here. Black's got all the squares covered. And King d2, King c4, and White can't make progress, so this position is drawn. So instead of Bishop c5, White played the brilliant move King g4. And the idea of this move is simply to move around with the king. So White doesn't waste time protecting his b6 bishop, he just leaves it to be taken. And in fact, White wins here just in time. King takes b6, which is obviously the idea of the whole combination, is that White wins just in time. King takes b6, King f4, king c5, king e5. So with this extra tempo, black can, in the previous example, black could stop the white king from entering through these squares around here. But here white is able to penetrate in time. King b4, king f6. And here black played bishop e4. If he continues king b3, then white simply takes on g6, takes h7, a3, h8 queen. And this is pretty simple. White can simply sacrifice his queen for this pawn on a3 and then queen his other pawn. So instead of king b3 in the game, black played bishop e4, but after g6 black resigned. He can't, white's pawns are unstoppable here. He'll just make a queen and win without too much trouble. Okay, thanks for watching this video.